Cooney loser bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. As always, join the Patreon, join the Discord, join the Reddit.
I just wanted to say, I know you're going to ask me how we're doing today, but I think it's only right. We didn't talk about this.
Oh, okay.
But it's only right that we dedicate this episode to the third camera that just died, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to say what kind of camera it was?
It's an A6000, nothing too fancy, dude.
One of the most expensive cameras on the market.
Yeah. It's
Ever heard of it?
Definitely a couple $1,000,000. But
no, it sucks. I mean, we'll have to take it in. You'll have to take it into Sammy's and lie to them and tell them that you just bought it.
yeah.
And we'll figure it out, dude. I mean, I like that it's a different color than the other cameras. That's one of the things I like about it.
What I don't like about it is that we tried to make it work for like 3 hours and now we're barely recording.
Yeah. No, it was difficult. And, you know, I think the most important thing is that it's not my camera, it's your camera.
Fuck.
I just have no chill. No, it's our camera now. It's used for our show.
Yeah.
So, you know, I accept the half the responsibility for it. I don't know why you broke it. Sorry, the team.
Can you do me a favor and just like rest and power it?
You are a good camera, and we'll miss you forever, Chin. I named it Chin.
Thanks, I appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, but all right, that sucks.
Yeah.
But on the Patreon, I think we watched. What did we watch, dude? I don't even remember. It's been so long.
The last episode that we did, I forget.
What did we? We just put it out. It was not. It was a. What?
Oh.
What was it?
Oh, Jeff Dye hates women.
Oh yeah, we didn't. That's why I don't remember.
Yeah.
We watched this video about Jeff Dye. Jeff Dye put out a whole thing about how he doesn't hate women.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, for some reason, people think I hate women, which is ridiculous because I don't. In fact, I have a list. He did the thing that guys do when they're dumb. The whole I can even name off. I have a bunch of women I think are actually funny. And he read off a list of all these women's names that he thinks are good. And at one point, he forgot who, he was like, who's that?
Vanessa Dawn.
Yeah, but as if it was a list that he came up with.
Yeah.
A lot of the people on the list were industry plants.
Yeah.
Some were just already famous. And there were a few, to his credit, there were a few people I'd never heard of. You know, I don't know if they're one of our gals.
They don't matter.
They don't matter. They didn't count. Very strange move.
Yeah.
I would never, ever do that. I don't even like when people do the thing where they go, here's a list of people I think are funny, right? And then they put out a list because it's just weird, man. It's a weird bit. I don't like, it never comes off right. I've never seen it done well.
Where's it coming from? Like, who are you?
That's a good point. But then again, we do that every episode.
Listen, dude, I know what's good. Okay, I know who I am.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking Gerdo and Graves guy, dude. Act like you don't know who we are. We don't matter. We didn't count, but you know our names. You know, my name is Daddy and his name is Geraldo. Okay.
Fuck, Jesus Christ.
Gerardo. Get it right, guys. I'm tired of this shit. But anyways, how are you?
I'm doing good, dude. I just got back from camping.
Oh, camping.
Yeah.
That's cool. I haven't been camping in a long time, Chin.
Woo, child.
All right.
I'm probably not going to camp for a while, dude.
Yeah, why?
First day for sure. I was like, I haven't done this in a long time. Camping. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, why don't I camp all the time?
Okay.
Remember what was that thing that I was saying about? Oh, softball. Remember softball? I was like, why don't I play softball every day? This is awesome.
Played since. Have you played since?
No.
Okay.
But like first day of camping, I was like, this is the best time I've ever had in my whole life.
I get that.
And then at night, I was like, all right, Daddy's a little scared. What if my back hurts in the morning? Right? Because I'm sleeping on the ground with the air mattress, tiny little air mattress like this big.
That's facts.
I wake up in the morning, I'm like, dude, am I a fucking grizzly bear? Or am I meant to camp like every day for the rest of my life? And then I saw a tarantula and I was like, that's fucking terrifying. Are you scared of tarantulas?
I wouldn't know what a tarantula was. Like, I would just assume it's another spider.
You'll know when you see one, you're like, that's the tarantula that everyone talks about. It's like this fucking big, dude.
A big spider like that, yes, I would be afraid of that.
Yeah,
I'd
hairy.
kill it, but yeah.
Here's the thing, dude, you can't kill it.
Why not?
Because that's what the terrifying thing about tarantulas is.
What?
You got to know they're big, right? But they're fucking tiny compared to us. They can move fast as hell. So when you try to go for it, its defense mechanism is to go towards you. That's more terrifying.
I mean, have you ever had a doctor pull out a chart of your DNA to show you where your violence is? Because I have, and I would kill a spider. I don't look. Clothes don't fit me. Yada yada yada. I'm killing the spider. I'll kill a snake. I'll kill a spider. It doesn't matter what it is.
When I see tarantulas, I walk the other way.
Yeah, I mean, I can walk the other way unless it's in your tent.
Oh yeah, if it's in my tent. No. It was out in. It was not near my
out
tent.
in the wild. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to kill a tarantula like just walking. I'm not a psycho. I live and let live, dude. I thought this was a situation where it's like in your space.
No.
If I just see a tarantula, I'm not gonna be afraid of it. I'm like, that's cool. Same with a snake, honestly. Unless it's like. When you're in the wild and you hear the rattlesnake, you go, all right, I gotta like stop and then slowly get out of here.
Yeah.
But no, I would not just kill a fucking wild insect or whatever.
Well, even if the tarantula was in my tent, I'll just buy another tent, dude.
While you're there, you're on Amazon. Like, when do you deliver? Is it a daily, 24-hour delivery? What's the code that I put in?
So here's the thing. It's Friday, great time. Slept Friday night. Saturday morning, oh shit, I slept good. Saturday night, holy shit, I slept good.
Oh.
Right? Sunday, I was like, I kind of want to leave today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the homies were like, nah, dude, stay. Right?
Okay.
And then I was like, no, I think I'm going to leave. And then at nighttime, we're having s'mores and shit. And I'm like, why am I going to leave right now, dude? It's 11 p.m. I'm going to stay, dude.
Yeah, it's too late to leave.
Mistake, dude.
What happened?
I tried to sit on the chair after 11 p.m., fell on my ass. My fucking ass hurts. This is not because I had sex with a man, all right?
What?
What? That's what you're thinking.
Oh, no, but yeah, go ahead.
So my ass is hurting, right?
Yeah.
And then I go to bed. I wake up in the morning. Monday today, back hurts like crazy, dude. I stayed one night too long, dude.
So do you think you slept wrong the last night?
Yeah. Or my body was like, listen, we got to stop doing this, dude. You're a city boy, dude. What are you doing out in the wilderness?
How many hours of sleep do you think you got the first 2 nights?
I had my watch. So I got 6 hours first night. Second night, 4 hours, dude. Less than 4 hours.
Both of those aren't that good, really.
That's not good.
Yeah, neither one.
But I was having a great time.
Oh, okay.
The third night, dude, 5.5 again.
Yeah, see, I mean, you're going to be tired of shit.
I was going on morning walks to go check out wolves, dude.
They have wolves?
They had a wolf sanctuary, dude. So every morning we'd go look at the wolves.
That's very cool.
Pretty fucking dope. First time,
wolves.
It made me laugh. The wolves, they're not like breeding wolves. They're just like rescues. They have a little bit of dog DNA, these wolves. So they're 90% wolf. It's not like a crazy amount of dog DNA, but it's like, I don't know, some autistic guy, shout out to him, he fucking explained it to me. I asked questions. I got as much information as I could. He started talking about movies and stuff, right?
Yeah.
They got like 90+% wolf DNA. So they're being like in a sanctuary, treated as wolves. They're called wolves, right?
Yeah.
It's so funny because me and the homies went up there and the wolf was like, I bet you they've never seen this, right? And he starts licking his ass.
Ew.
Yeah.
I wonder if these wolves know that they're not really wolves.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You know, like they're wolves because they're in a sanctuary, but they probably know deep down they're not like the real wolves, right? Real wolves are terrifying. And TV, or if they are like they are in TV, where they just rip you to shreds, chase you, hunt you down, fuck with you if you're stuck in the ice or the snow or whatever.
Yeah.
These wolves are licking their ass.
That's
They're coming up to you like, can I get some peanut butter and shit? I'm sure you're a wolf. Yeah. You're about as a wolf as I am a fucking touring comedian, all right?
The wolf saw us and they had a frisbee. They were like, you want to throw the frisbee?
Yeah. They're like friendly fucking, which is awesome.
Yeah.
If that's actually the perfect dog, really. If you look like a wolf, but you act like a dog, that's best case scenario.
These things were huge, though. They
like
were
that.
fucking like this big, dude. You know
That's
what
cool. I mean, it may not be practical in Los Angeles living in a
wolf.
Just having a wolf in a 2-bedroom or whatever you got. That probably doesn't work, but.
Got a wolf problem, y'all.
Yeah, and then you got this gigantic dog that scares people. But I mean, guard dog.
Yeah.
So you saw the wolf lick its ass. Did it do anything else funny?
The licking its ass thing was hilarious because it looked like he was like doing a show. He's like, dog, can you guys do this? And then he's just like, all right. I'm like, we see the dogs do that all the time, dude.
How many wolves?
We saw about 6.
6. That seems like a lot.
But the way the sanctuary was, it was like 2 per cage.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's 2 cages visible.
Oh.
And then it's like a hill where you see 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. That goes on for a while.
They can leave the cage though, right? In Rome or no?
No.
Oh.
They wouldn't last in the wild, apparently.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, okay. So that, I mean, they can't really be in packs then.
Yeah. But they all get along. They all race each other against the fences, which is pretty cool to watch.
I would like to do that. Just so you can't feed them, right?
No.
Okay. What else did you do in the camping?
Naturally, these are all the questions you ask, though, right?
Yeah.
It's like, can I feed them?
Did you ask them that?
No, but people ask.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of the last time I fed an animal is besides my own dog, which is boring. You imagine I just tell like, yeah, I make dog food, and I fed a horse I think when I was a kid. Horses eat like carrots,
Yeah.
and like they eat hay obviously, and you hold up, but I'm always worried. I was always worried the horse was gonna bite me or kick me.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Me and horses don't get along. I'm allergic to dandruff.
Oh, that's right. Are you afraid of horses?
No.
No.
I've ridden horses growing up, but
Yeah.
I'm allergic to the dandruff. So if you like rub the hair of the horse and like those follicles get out or whatever the fucking particles, I didn't graduate.
Interesting.
And it gets on my face, I puffed up like naturally.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you watched, but a bunch of people are getting fired from Saturday Night Live.
No, I haven't had the internet for 4 days.
Okay, so you haven't had it. So it's this 50 years, right, of SNL, and this is the 51st season. And Lauren fired at least 3 people I know of. Like they fired the Palestinian guy. It seems like a strange time to fire the Palestinian. They fired this guy, something Walker, black guy, and then they fired like Michael Goodfellow. Remember that guy we know, Longfellow. Sorry.
Oh shit, Longfellow?
Gotta name him wrong, dude. Sickos. They fired Sicko Steve.
They fired the Target clothing brand, Goodfellow?
That's so stupid. But I'm glad I said it. Michael Longfellow, who we know from open mics. He was. Do you know how long he was on SNL for?
2 years, right? Or
3 years.
3 years, yeah.
Yes, that seems like a good. Because I remember they used to fire people after 1 year.
Yeah.
But so, anyways, they're cleaning house. They're getting rid of everybody. Longfellow, I saw that and I was like, oh, he's a nice guy. I thought he was funny.
Yeah.
I honestly thought Longfellow had a good chance of being like, the guy on SNL. Like
Cast member.
Yeah, like I don't know if he was or not. I think he was. And I don't know the breakdown between like player and cast.
Yeah.
Do you know it?
No, but I read David Spade's book and
He talks about that.
he kind of talks about that. Like he was a guest
star, maybe.
guest star, something like this
Something
for
like that.
years.
Yeah.
Guest player, something like that. And then eventually 1 year made it to cast member, I think.
I didn't know that about David Spade. I thought he was big on SNL. He was so funny.
The book is good.
Yeah, I got to check that out.
The audiobook's read by David Spade, which is pretty neat. Because you know how he sounds and he talks.
Did you read it or did you do the audio only?
Audio.
Audio only.
Yeah.
So Longfellow, I sent him a message. Now, I don't normally message him, so we don't have that relationship, but I have a long history of assuming a relationship where there isn't one.
Yes.
The message I said was, I'm walking into 30 Rock now with a bomb strapped to my chest. And I wrote, it's fake. And I said, they need to know they made a wrong decision.
Oh my God, dude. Why would you send that?
Networking, dude. I don't know. I just felt like it.
Networking.
Who cares? It doesn't matter whether he responds or not. But he didn't respond.
Oh, okay.
But I did tell him that I was threatening his old employer with a bomb.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I mean, I wish him well. I honestly, part of the reason I did it was because I had just tweeted that picture of me as the Island Boy. Remember the whole Island Boy thing? And I said, just found out I was fired from season 51. And I was like, oh, this is going to sound like I'm joning on him. Not that he would ever see that anyways. He's probably not even on Twitter.
Yeah.
But every time someone gets fired from that, it got me thinking. I think about it.
Got me thinking.
Like David Lucas. The other thing that happened with SNL is I saw that they're thinking about hiring your boy, Cam Patterson.
Oh, wow.
From Kill Tony.
Yeah.
So
he's not my boy. Don't.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I mean, he's one of the people from Kill Tony. So if they're thinking about one, they maybe are thinking about others. And that was another tweet I did was that all of you guys complained about SNL being woke, and now they're considering Kill Tony people. So watch what you say online, okay?
Whoops.
That's that should happen. Now we're gonna have to David Lucas the guy that looks like me but fatter.
You look like David Lucas?
No,
Oh.
the red haired guy. I forget his name.
Oh,
all the time.
Montgomery.
William Montgomery. Willie Montgomery, Casey Rocket. These are the people I've heard of. I'm sure there's other people though.
That'd be wild if it was just a Kill Tony cast on SNL. They're just making right-wing fucking Christian nationalist jokes.
Interesting idea. Yeah. The sketch writers, they got to go in and be like, all right, so you got to put the R word in a lot of these sketches now, right? Because they're not funny without it.
Yeah.
So we got to get N-bombs, R word, F word, trans stuff, a lot of trans stuff. People in wheelchairs, we got to make fun of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Lauren talking.
What if the bakery had a deal where you buy one bakery item and the second one is trans? Wait, what?
The kill tonification of Saturday Night Live, where they're doing a sketch and then one of them walks out like, gay.
And they just get cheered because it's Casey Rocket. They're like, yay.
Yeah, they're doing a sketch about RFK Jr. and they got one of the people going, and I'm thinking about taking away the vaccine. And then Casey Rocket's walking around like, I just got back from Olive Garden. My birthday was there, and guess what? JFK Jr. got shot. Blah, 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 whatever the fuck that he does. His new version of fucking who's the bald guy I said sucks? The comedian that has the show, the Mangina guy. Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel has this old, I'm very ADD today.
Mm-hmm.
Howie Mandel has this old clip of him doing stand-up, which we watch, which is Robbie Goodwin called this out. It is exactly the same as what Casey Rocket is doing. So interesting. But look, anything to shake up SNL.
The kill tonification of SNL can include guest stars where they come on and they watch the sketch and it keeps cutting back to them going, oh, what the, like the sketch is stupid.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the sketch is a minute long. And then they go back to the guest stars and they're like, dude, what are you, Arab that loves killing Christians? Well, that sketch was a lot like, I don't know, Monica Lewinsky blowing Bill Clinton.
My black ass. Oh, wait, are you talking about, like with a bad thing?
The worst thing.
The worst, like Whitney Cummings.
I don't know why that's not the worst thing that ever happened, Monica Lewinsky. But
yeah, no, but you got to put Sandy Hook in there.
Yeah.
Anytime that you're like not sure about it, just go Sandy Hook.
Wow, I'd rather watch the Minneapolis shooter do what he did again.
Who's hosting the next SNL? Adam Lanza? Sandy Hook. Yeah. Only Sandy Hook, okay? Demonetized. I mean, David Lucas would be a great guest host or star. He could put him in there. Y'all ever hit a woman and she's got white women? They get red. You can't hit them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
put the titties on their arm.
Y'all ever put titties on your arm like this, like an owl would be on your arm like that, like titties though?
Well, I wonder what it would do to ratings.
They would probably go up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, I'm hating, but I don't know. I don't know anything about Cam Patterson, so maybe he's very good. Maybe he is the next, big guy in SNL. Could be.
Yeah.
They do seem to be struggling.
There is something about stand-up comedy that's got really dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe SNL goes in the same direction because, they're the pulse of comedy. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, all right. But it's still like, I still have that in my head. You know, like that SNL is a core, show for comedy. And it's an institution. I still respect it somewhat. Maybe that's me being a blockbuster millennial. I'm still in my simulacrum where SNL means something.
Where Lauren is daddy.
Where Lauren is daddy. and he's the one who decides where the NSFW chats are. But yeah, I don't It's kind of funny to be fired from a comedy job to me.
Yeah.
Your boss brings you in. He's a clown, kind of. He's like the head clown, right? Lauren. Yeah. That's a ridiculous name. And he's way too old. He should have retired years ago.
Yeah.
And he goes, we're going in a different direction, Michael. I thought you'd be the hot guy in the show, but nobody knows who you are. You didn't matter. You didn't count. So, gonna give you a severance. What is your severance at SNL? You get paid
2 banana peels.
Yeah, they hire somebody to help you write a monologue packet or something, or they like, here's your severance. It's a bunch of commercials that you can audition for, but you're not gonna get now. No, I don't know. It's like it can be a good starting off point, but I heard somebody else say that.
Well, you're right though. Getting fired from a comedy job is like. Yeah. at the last second, I feel like I can say a joke and keep my job. If like the guy that's firing you like laughs at a joke you say when you're getting fired, they can't fire you, right?
Dude, that is a hilarious sketch idea.
Yeah.
You're getting fired from SNL and you just keep trying to do these Hail Mary jokes to save your job. You go in there like, all right, this is it. I have one chance. This is my moment. I had to think of the best joke ever. They're not going to fire me after this one.
Yeah.
And Lauren is like the toughest audience of all time. All right, well, we'll see you later. After you tell your funniest joke, the best joke you've ever written. Yeah. All right, well, the car's waiting. Darnell will associate. Some security guy walks you out. Do you get walked out?
I feel like those are high level jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get paid so much that, well, if you have a drug problem, for sure. If you're a comedian with a drug problem, you get fired from SNL, they're walking you out, dude. you know, a lot of the drugs, they cause people to want to throw grenades in rooms they're leaving.
Right.
Right?
Oh, fuck.
But if you're a nice guy like Mr. Goodfellow, I see a callback. Mr. Longfellow, I'm sure they did not. They were like, and guess what? You're free to leave without an escort, dude.
What are you doing? How do you approach you're getting fired at SNL? What do you do?
I'm terrible at hypotheticals.
I know, but that's why I like asking you.
You know why though?
Why?
Because right now I'm going to tell you that I'm going to leave like a good boy.
Oh,
but
yeah.
in reality,
who believes that? Sound off in the comments if you believe whether Gerardo would leave, not just SNL, any job.
as a good boy.
That's a good boy. But keep going. I like it.
I just got fired from the golf course and we went back like 2 weeks later.
Yeah, exactly.
We recorded it.
We had people leave Yelp reviews. You didn't leave as a good boy. Far from it, my friend.
I'm a good boy, dude. But yeah, see, that's why in this scenario, it's not because I hate the hypotheticals. It's because I am bad at this hypothetical. Because I'm going to sit here and tell you, like, I'll give them money on the way out. I'll give them like $1,000. Be like, thank you so much for the opportunity. Here's money that I owe you.
Out of your own paycheck.
Yeah.
You have a stack of bills like, listen, I subtracted what I didn't do well at, and it's about 1,500. So here you go.
Kiss him on the forehead. Thank you so much.
That's not needed. Here's what I would do. I would try and do a bit where they fire me and I go, all right, I understand. You didn't ask for it, but here's my badge. Here's my gun. A literal gun. And I put it on the thing. That might scare them though. And I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't. If he fired me, it's whatever. I'm trying to be funny.
That would be great to carry around a badge and a gun every day at SNL. I mean, not a real gun though, but I'm saying like carry around a fake gun and a badge just in case you get fired any day.
Yeah.
And then you turn that in.
Yes. And I know that's probably been done in many sketches where it's like, they don't, are you working in an office and you turn your badge and your gun as, but I'm saying specifically SNL.
Yeah.
Has it been done in that? I don't know, but I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be funny. I don't think it would save my job at all.
Yeah.
I don't I think I find the audition and the first where you get hired by SNL and where you get fired, those three things as very interesting to hear about from people. I love hearing the stories of all three of those things. And I like that some of the intros you can see Clamp, you can see like Will Ferrell's intro or audition, I mean.
Oh yeah.
And Jimmy Fallon, who I don't like anymore really, but in the past I thought he was funny on SNL sometimes.
Well, yeah. That's why he's the Tonight Show host. Yeah. But now it's like the plane has crashed and is still trying to fly. You know what I mean?
And that is the one thing that stays with me. One of the funniest things Tim Dillon ever said was that they had to handcuff him to the desk or he'll bite the guests.
Yeah.
That is just the funniest fucking, because he's like a coked out maniac. Yeah. He's one of those people that Jimmy Fallon, that when you talk about somebody obsessed with fame and they're willing to do anything for it, and they're always looking for the next move. And like, if you're at a party, they'll talk to somebody else. I don't know anything about Fallon, but I'm almost certain that is what his personality is. Right? Doesn't he strike you as that kind of guy?
The mostest.
And he's probably on coke, or at least was at some point.
Probably. I don't know about that because he's an alcoholic. He drinks a lot.
And that makes you think that he wasn't on coke.
I don't know that, but I don't know all I'm saying is that I don't know for a fact he was on coke or not.
If I was an alcoholic and I didn't do cocaine, I would be like, damn. When I found out about cocaine, I'd be like, why wasn't I doing that this whole time?
Yeah.
This is making, now I'm like twice an alcoholic.
Coke makes him a great impressionist. Off of coke, he's just unbearable.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, don't do that. I'm not at
Right.
all recommending that, but that's different.
Different.
Yeah, man. I wonder who, I'm interested to see, as much as I think it's a bad thing to put on Kill Tony people or people from Austin in general on Saturday Night Live, it would be funny to see. It would actually intrigue me to see what happens from that.
Yeah.
So, maybe Red Band should be put on Red Band. That would be nice.
Here's something I'm willing to talk about that I was starting to tell you about, but I didn't really expand on. I did a breathing exercise while camping, dude.
That's facts.
Right? And basically meditation, but then you start breathing a certain way for 11-minute intervals. And they're like, yo, it's going to be nuts. Just, it's all going to be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be bananas. And I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to breathe. I breathe every day.
Yeah.
And right when we start, it's like the beginning is like a 5-minute, like sort of meditation, just breathe in, breathe out, regular breathing type things. Dude, I took like 3 breaths. And for whatever reason, maybe because I wasn't on my phone or anything, I just like dropped into this weird, like it felt like an immediate like free fall. And then I like jumped out of it. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like in the meditation. And I was like, that was weird. It wasn't anything. I do meditation all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
10 minutes a day, I'll sit in like
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just laughing because 10 minutes a shot, but.
Oh my God. T-Mom.
You're talking about
T-Mom, dude.
That's your meditating. Okay, but all right, go ahead. I meditate while I watch Reddit clips.
I like how we play catch. Like, we're in the front yard playing catch and everything you throw back is shop. It's just like, you catch something, you're like, 10 minutes of shop. Fucking meditation.
Listen, if I hear it, I got to call it out. Dude. I'm getting paid, all right? Rain pays my salary, right?
So immediately, though, I felt it was just completely different. And I'm not saying that lasted for a long time. It was like an instant. And then I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then I went into this breathing exercise, dude. Have you ever done one of these breath work things?
The closest to that I've done is the
guided meditation.
The thing where I forget what it's called, but you breathe in twice from your nose and then you go out. It's a thing on Huberman Labs.
Oh, then that's what I did.
Oh, really?
But it's fast though. It's like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out for 11 minutes straight.
Whoa. Okay.
And dude, I literally had a psychedelic trip from breathing.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
What was the psychedelic trip?
It was like DMT, dude.
Whoa.
I felt like afterwards, I couldn't get this bit out of my head. You know, Jesus's bit about, I don't know if you know this bit, but he always did this bit about, it's just like, I don't know why it connected in my brain because it's what it felt like. He does this bit a lot about how rock hard he is and his dick's pushing against the zipper. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how I felt in my psychedelic trip was like, I was breaking through something and I was like, my whole body was extended.
Oh, your body, but not your dick though.
No.
Yeah,
but that feeling of like the hand on the head like this, like the act out he does after saying his dick against the zipper.
Do you feel better after it?
Yeah, dude. It's insane. You do that intense breathing for 11 minutes, that in and out, like really fast for 11 minutes. And then right at the 11-minute mark, you take a deep breath in and then you let it out into neutral like breath, which means you just like, you don't push everything out. You just like let your body stop and sit and you feel like you're floating. Like, I think I understand what the fucking tank is like now. Like that, what is that thing called? That isolation tank? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Isolation tank. That's what it's called.
That type, like I felt like I was being placed in my body for the first time, dude.
I wonder if there's any kind of correlation between those two things, or I don't know if that's the word, but
sound off below, dude. D's Nuts probably knows.
You go into the tank, it's like water or whatever.
Balloon Fart probably has an idea. Yeah.
It's too scary for me. I'd rather do a breathing exercise.
I want to do this every day now, dude.
The breathing thing.
It was like a drug, dude. And then the second, so there's 3 11-minute intervals. And then the fourth one is the actual like alone with yourself type thing. Like self though, not like by yourself, but like alone with who you are basically for the last 11 minutes. But the first three is like whatever it's called, that double in out breathing. The second 11 minutes is warrior's breath, which is in, it goes in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and just fast.
Yeah.
And then the third interval is the same as the first, is double in, out. And there's like a little 5-minute break in between where you just sit in like isolation, just like with nothing. And then the last 11 minutes is just silence. And it was just super intense, dude. And I wish I could tell you what I went through, but I just don't remember.
Okay. So it's like a dream state?
Yeah.
I don't remember dreams.
It's like you don't have, this is a lot like DMT where you'd have no conception of time.
I remember what it's called now. When you breathe in your nose twice, big deep breaths, and then breathe out. I think it's called the physiological sigh. And the idea is, you know how you're a performer. Ever heard of it? You know when you do stand up or anything, or you're something you're nervous about. If you breathe in through your nose instead of your mouth, it calms your body down. So it's a way to, like, before you speak, you might want to do like, and then let it out. And then it's scientifically proven to sort of make you feel better, your whole body. That's why breathing exercises work. But I don't know. I don't know the specifics of this one. This sounds interesting. I think it's called free flow. I forget what the name is. I should probably know that by now, but there's another thing with breathing where I saw it on Real Sports. This guy, he's this guy that has a belief about disease. He thinks that you can cure all diseases through breathing exercises. And what he does is he'll go to these like Arctic temperatures and wear just shorts and with no shoes. And he'll walk through the snow. And because he's built his body up through submersing himself in ice water and breathing techniques, he can literally survive doing that. And he rarely gets sick. And it got a little controversial during the COVID times. Yeah. It's like, you can do that. You still get COVID. Yeah. Breathing is not going to stop that from, he's like, no, you don't need it. You don't need, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But so it's interesting that there's definitely something to it. I don't know how much there is to it, but I can tell myself if I breathe through my nose twice before I do something or if I'm stressed out, it makes me feel better.
Well, I can tell you that the first session, the first 11 minutes of the in and out thing.
Yeah.
I was like, my buddy told me that you're going to be this, you're going to do that. You're going to do, like, thinking wise, like what you're going to be thinking.
Yeah.
And like, just no matter what, just don't listen to your thoughts. Just like listen to the, just put my dick in your mouth. No.
Yeah. What were the thoughts, bro? What were you thinking? What were your thoughts?
Here, let me finish what I'm saying. Okay. It's not a gay thing. Well, I swear to God, it's not a gay thing. What's it called? No, but my thoughts were like, I can't do this. I feel like I'm physically incapable of continuously breathing in and out like this because
I see
the back of my throat, was actually hurting.
Was blown out.
It was actually hurting because
I bet it was
double in out. Like it just felt like it was being overworked. Like, come on, dude, I can't take all this. But let me finish what I'm trying to say. And then the second 11-minute section, I didn't really think about that at all. But the third 11-minute session was exactly like the first, right? The in and out thing. Dude, I felt like I could do anything, like breathing wise. Like I had no feeling.
Yeah.
By that time. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm with you. It sounds good.
It was nuts. Anyways, but that it was like having a psychedelic trip through breathing, dude. I'm like, dog, who needs drugs when you could just breathe?
What about the tank or an ice bath? Would you do those things?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I have no.
Why not?
I would do it, not like regularly though. I'm not gonna get a bucket in here. You know what I mean? You've seen people. Have you seen like homies of yours on the Instagram, like in their like they're in their small house or like in their front yard that's tiny or something with like this like inflatable ice bucket thing. Man. And they like sit in there with their knees like to their chest and they're like, all right. And they document their experiences. That's why you're seeing it on Instagram where they're like day 4 of doing the ice. And then they like struggle getting in like, because it's so small. And then they're in it and they do like a time lapse of them going, you know, like the cold thing. And then they get out.
Yeah. That sounds actually perfect for you. If it's really small, it goes with your furniture.
God damn it, dude.
But what I was thinking while you're doing that is like, again, a great idea for a sketch for like somebody like Frankie with the creeper fit.
Quinones.
Frankie Quinones, yeah. And he's like, all right, today we're going to do like ice bath. And it's all small. And he's like, I got this like above ground pool thing. Like, and that would be I got to be writing with him, dude. That's, listen, shout out to a future job of mine.
I'm also not hating on it because there is a friend of mine that does this on Instagram.
Right.
And what's it called? He was documenting his journey. Granted, he stopped. You know what I mean? Nothing bugs me more than when you're like 7 days into something that you're like, I'm going to post every day about this.
Oh, yeah.
And then it randomly just stops.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, I've done it too. That's why I was like, it hurts. But,
it really does.
But he's at first started with like throwing ice or water, like Aquafinas in the freezer, and then filling up his little tiny fucking tub and putting the Aquafinas in there.
Shit.
And then he started buying blocks of ice. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
I could barely afford the place, dude. You know what I mean? I can't afford to have a fucking above ground ice bucket.
No, it's not a realistic goal for either one of us.
Yeah.
But going there, you could. I'm not going to do the tanks because that's something I would definitely try and fuck my way out of. But seriously though, like that would be too scary for me. I forget what they're called. They are isolation tanks, but there's a word for it. It doesn't matter.
That would be funny though if they put you in the isolation tank and they're like, you have to sign a waiver and everything.
Yeah.
And then the guy that's operating, I don't know how they operate the tank. I'm pretty sure it's just still water with a certain amount of pH or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's like, if you want to end early, the only way you can get out is by fucking me.
I want to do like
you have to do 3 days.
I mean, easily fuck my way out of that situation. But they do a thing where I'm testing out the machines, you know, and I come in to test them to make sure you can't fuck your way out of them. And I just keep fucking my way out. It's like a World War II movie where people are in prison camps. God damn it. He finds a way to escape. It's the great escape with me. He finds we can't keep Cooney in the tank. And I just keep fucking my way out. Like, yeah, that's right. I'm fucking Steve McQueen in this bitch, dude. I'll fuck my way out on a motorcycle. I don't care. You cannot keep me in a tank.
I just had an image of you being Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards, but instead of pulling out the pipe, you pull out a coffee cake while you're fucking your way out of things.
Wait, la creme. La creme. I would love to put cream on a coffee cake. Pause. I saw a coffee cake today. I almost ate it. I was at, I went to Nordstrom's because my girlfriend and her roommate came over and they wanted to go to somewhere at Nordstrom's. But anyways, I was there and the Nordstrom's women's section is right near the designer men's section.
Yeah.
Have you ever perused the designer men's section of a Nordstrom's?
I can't say I have, Cooney.
Yeah. I don't think I have either, to be honest with you. But I was bored and they were looking at whatever they were looking at, you know, I was going through and they have the designer men's section has all of these names of things that you've heard from rap songs, right? Like Alexander McQueen, Kanye, Givenchy, because he always says Givenchy, Versace, and all this stuff. So I'm looking at it, and the prices are ridiculous, right? Like I looked at the McQueen thing, and it's a sweater that says McQueen in huge letters, and it's a boat, and it was $1,000 for the sweater.
Was it something you would want to wear?
I mean, it's in the car right now. No, it's not. This is why I brought this up. Right. I wanted to talk to you about this because I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Granted, I say this every time I talk about fashion. I'm not a fashion guy. Scroll through the episodes.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. I'm just the messenger, okay? So in no way am I saying that I am a fashionista or have the right to comment on this, but I would do anyways.
This is Cooney's fashion talk.
Yeah. Okay, but here's my thought, and I want to hear what you think about this. All of these high fashion brands, what they do is they're like, it's a t-shirt or a sweater or shorts, and in gigantic letters, it says the name. Yeah. So that you know the person paid for specifically a McQueen shirt.
Balenciaga.
And that's another one.
Yeah.
Balenciaga. They had a line of Balenciaga shit. So it's like, that's the point. That people know that you spent a lot of money on it. And to me, that's Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And it makes you look kind of poor in a way, even though that shit is expensive as fuck. Unless it's like your ball. Like there was one thing where it was Balenciaga and it were shorts and a shirt and it was Lakers shit. Now, if you wore that to a Lakers game, I'm assuming you're rich. So I won't assume you're poor. If you spend $600 on a t-shirt and shorts just to do a Lakers bit, I'm giving it to you. And I think that's fun. I could see Timothy Chalamet doing that. I'm like, that's funny that he did that. But the average guy, I would much rather have, if I had money like that and I was going to be spending money on $1,000 button down or whatever the fuck, I just want it to be very high quality and look and feel good. And it doesn't say like a giant, I'd rather it say McQueen on the inside than the outside.
Yeah.
Personally, I want to get if that was what I was shooting for, that would be my goal. Walking around with like a giant fucking Balenciaga thing kind of makes you look foolish
Yeah.
to me.
Mhm.
I don't know what you think about that though.
I hate it.
Yeah. There's nobody else was there. I'm like, who is buying this shit? Who's getting their Versace? Like some of it is fine. Like there was a Versace bathing suit, and I was like, well, if I was a rich guy, that's a cool bathing suit, I guess.
Here, maybe there's no ending to what I'm about to say.
Okay,
Right?
good.
The episode just ends.
Please go. I'll be asleep.
In my mind, all right, this is where I go, right? It's not gay again. What's it called? Might be, but let's say I make a song, right?
Yeah.
Sick ass song. What's Flo Rida's fucking whistle song, right? I make that shit fucking bopping off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then why do I start buying that shit, dude? I couldn't afford it before the song, but I start buying Balenciaga, Gucci, stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
It's because the song's not that good, dude. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
like,
That's facts.
look at how successful that song was. It's great, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like an avalanche of insecurity, if you ask me.
That is funny though, when you see a celebrity that kind of sucks and they have a gigantic Gucci shirt,
Yeah.
you're like, you suck even more now.
It's the same mindset of like Brandon Schaub and the haters, dude. It's like the haters, they don't listen to them. And then meanwhile, he's buying fucking trucks, like the biggest things possible to be like, I'm successful.
Look, I'm rich.
I'm
like,
rich.
I must be good. I have a TRX.
Yeah.
Nobody even knows what a TRX is unless they're a truck guy. Takes 6 months to make the show.
Just because you're capable of indulging in capitalism in a way that's profitable to you does not mean you're successful, in my opinion. And for instance, Flo Rida, maybe he likes folk music, dude. You know what I mean? But he made a shit song about whistling where it's like bumping in the club,
Oh yeah.
you know? And he's like one of the top selling artists of all time. I don't know if you know that. Flo Rida is one of the top selling artists of all time.
Wow.
And he's got one hit song. I don't know why. It has to be something to it, but that guy is not successful from a creative standpoint, but he is successful in terms of a monetary gain.
Yeah, he committed. I agree. I don't think his music is good, but he committed to a bit. I think he has a few more than one, right? Because he committed to those dance songs.
I don't know about that.
He had a song with like Kesha. I mean, he just committed to the club bangers.
This is how you know I don't have a girlfriend, and you do. You know about Kesha, like you know about the universe outside of Bob Dylan or fucking.
I don't really like Flo Rida, but listen, don't start attacking Pitbull, okay? Pitbull's my guy.
I love
Pitbull's got
Pitbull.
some bangers, okay?
Yeah.
And they do, in my opinion, they kind of do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just Pitbull does it, in my opinion, much better
Yeah.
than Flo Rida.
Well, Pitbull's hilarious to listen to. I don't know
Yeah.
what Flo Rida sounds like.
Yeah, I don't really remember either, really.
But Pitbull's like, papi, something like this, you know?
Hey,
Puto, cabrón,
Pitbull,
cabrón.
yeah, Pitbull. Baby, I like it. The song he does with Enrique, just so good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm here with and even Enrique Iglesias hyping up. He's like, I'm here with Mr. Worldwide. You
Yeah.
all know Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
And he's done it. The guy he made himself Mr. Worldwide. When I went to the Dominican Republic and I stopped off in Panama, whose face was in their airport? Mr. Worldwide's face.
But here's the thing, all right? I don't mean to be, I brought up Flo Rida without wanting to bring him up, right? But
Sure.
it works so well.
Yeah.
What flows are you writing, dude? Like shit, you're writing shit flows. The name is trash. Pitbull, arf, dude. Mr. Worldwide, these are creative names. You know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
It goes good with a character.
It goes to what I'm saying. What's Flo Rida's AKAs, dude?
I don't know what his AKAs are, but the thing I associate with him is the giant chain. You know how he would always have like giant necklaces? He's a
I don't know
DJ in a
jack
club.
shit about Flo.
Also, you know what Flo Rida is, right? Because I didn't.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It took me 3 years to get that.
right. But that's where the cleverness ends.
Yeah, Flo Rida. But it is kind of clever to be the first person to think of that, isn't it not?
There's definitely crackheads in Florida
Can-
that are
can
like,
you just-
I ride the flow, I'm Flo Rida.
Can you pull up just some song? Like, I don't want to listen to them. The names of the songs. Because I just want to. Flo Rida was pretty big. I'm not sure you're giving him I'm not sure you're giving him the props that he deserves saying one song. I think I might have to disagree there.
I'm going to say it again, dude.
I'm not saying I like Flo Rida, and I probably agree with you, but I think he had a few. He was pretty successful, especially if he's the biggest selling artist of all time.
Good feeling.
Oh yeah, look, those are
Wild
big
ones.
songs. I remember Ride Round Bay. That's the Kesha one. Whistle is the one you named. Oh, tonight's gonna be a good night. That's him too.
Wait, where?
I got a feeling.
Oh, no, that's I got a feeling though. That's not a good
fuck.
feeling.
What is good feeling? How does that?
I don't know.
I bet you I know it if you played it.
My house. Oh,
Wild Ones.
welcome to my house, dude. I fucking hate Flo Rida, dude.
Okay, but Wild Ones is big too. Remember that? That was with that lady who wears the chandelier on her head. Well, no, say you were a wild one. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Where were you, dude? You were like Kanye. You were in the lab for 5 summers.
Yeah,
The door was locked. You missed all of Flo Rida. This guy was fucking huge. Look, there he is with a big chain.
Okay, yeah.
A chain that says Po' Boy. He's like fat now. He's eating a lot of fat Po' Boys.
I want to see how he talks. I want to do a Flo Rida interview.
Then you see you were the wild one. Ooh.
Let's see. Flo Rida explains the meanings of behind his biggest hits.
There we go.
Hey, what's up? It's your man Flo Rida, and I'm taking you through the hits list with ET Live.
Okay.
So we got low. This is a huge hit. T-Pain.
Right. Who's singing?
T-Pain.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, it's the other people, but you know that a lot of Pitbull is that too. I think.
Man. Maybe I'm just racist. Because right when I said that, I was like, I don't even like T-Pain. Just kidding. That was a bad joke. I like T-Pain.
T-Pain rules.
Yeah, T-Pain's awesome.
When I first heard Low on the radio, definitely a dream come true. You know, got tons of phone calls.
I mean, I love that song. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shorty got low.
Shorty got low, 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 low.
Yeah, and definitely at the time, I could say maybe I don't like it as much now, but I'd be lying to you if I'd said like that comes on, I wasn't, enjoying myself drunk.
You're like, in 2008, that's the main reason why I cried every day. That song.
It never stopped for quite a while. But shout out to DJ Khaled, who was the first one to play the record, on the radio. It was just one of those things.
I mean, but they're proving my point, dude.
Why is that?
How much do you think that shirt cost, dude?
Yeah, I bet that's an expensive shirt.
This is an expensive shirt. He's speaking to other celebrities like, I made it, you didn't. You know what I mean?
I think that's Versace.
Mm-hmm. And then this fool right here, why does it look like that?
DJ Khaled.
That looks like Ed Hardy or something.
Look at that. What the fuck? A cartoon character on his shirt?
I like wearing crazy I like the idea of being a rich guy wearing crazy shit though. I'm like, look, we need more Patreon subs so I can have a Versace sword where people are a shirt where people are holding swords. Graves flared up hard on that one. Holding swords on shirts. Let's do it. Come on, team. Join the Patreon. I need more money for Graves medicine.
Yeah. It's getting bad.
So here it is. It's about to be a nonstop party around the world. Definitely.
He's not even confident, dude. It's like when Low came out on the radio, I was like, yeah, here it is. Like that's the song.
At least he's not doing this. He goes, all right, team. You know how like Shab does?
Yeah.
All right, fam.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's not selling anything.
Studio, and immediately when I heard the 808s, T-Pain just giving his melodic style to the record, it initially just got me up.
He doesn't
off
have much of a
I'm not even a
mustache.
dancer.
Never heard this.
Club can't handle me. Everybody knows the club can't handle Flo Rida.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows
Everybody.
that the club can't handle Flo Rida.
What I know is that you can't get a mustache on your face.
Yeah, dude.
That ain't no mustache.
Somebody asked me once if I wanted to pencil my mustache. What did I say?
Hell no.
I never
dude.
spoke to them again.
Actions speak louder than words, man.
Shout out to my brother David Guetta. It's like one of the first records that I did as far as like EDM goes. It transcends over to
Especially when things are so difficult.
I like how he made transcends 2 words.
What did he do?
as far as like EDM goes. It transcends over to
He's got graves.
He's
dude.
got graves too, yeah.
For
a lot
sure.
of bald guys have it.
He's like you if you were black and with a lot of money.
Okay.
You would probably trim down your beard a bit. You could definitely get the pencil mustache. And then you would be wearing those glasses and you would definitely get earpieces, dude.
Oh, people would definitely like Black Cooney with less money. That's facts.
But yeah, this goes to show we don't know any of his songs.
Or more money, I mean.
Yeah.
Less money. I say I'm more. I'm richer than Flo Rida.
stage from all the energy that we had in the studio creating it. So Club Can't Handle Me is definitely one of my records that I look forward to the crowd just losing their minds.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Wild Ones.
Yeah,
Shout out
the
to
Sia one.
Sia, to her electrifying
Never heard
voice. I mean, the first time.
That can't be true. You never heard Wild Ones?
No.
Damn, dude, this song was on the radio a lot. He did it with a mop.
What the fuck?
She does this shit. She covers her face. You didn't know that?
I mean, listen, let's not make it normal, dude. That's not normal.
Now, you know what's funny though? I saw Beyonce try to do something like this recently, and somebody wrote, "Don't show this to Cam Newton," because he always wears those ridiculous hats. Yeah.
Anyways, Florida sucks.
Hey, these the hits. You know what I'm saying? Fuck my haters, Gerardo ain't shit, bro. What the fuck? The only other thing I got going on right now is I just started reading a book.
You reading that book, dude?
Yeah, I'm reading A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn.
For the
Ever
first
heard of it?
time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Left. Have you read it?
I'm reading it right now, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've read it this is my third time reading it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know you read that book.
Yep.
You know, he taught at the school I went to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Boston University. Ever heard of it?
Mm.
I've always wanted to read it because it's like the holy grail of libcuck text, you know?
Okay, but
But and I want to read like the conservative version of that too, which I think might be A Road to Serfdom. It's a big like conservative book because I want to see both sides, you know, both ways.
I have one if you want to see it.
Which one? Will you have what?
A conservative style People's History of America.
Who wrote that?
I forget. I don't have all the information for you.
That's okay. You get it from me now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
I've got it in my library.
But anyways, I just started reading it.
Mm-hmm.
I've only read the first 2 chapters. The first chapter is about
Indians.
Yeah, the Arawak, I think. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And what struck me about it is that I knew that Columbus was a bad guy, and I knew some of that stuff, but the Arawak people sound so nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's brutal about it.
Yeah.
They're like, they come up and they're like, hey, or at least how he describes it. Hey, we got some food. We had some fruit. Hey, hang around. Oh, here's some gold. You know, they're being very nice. And Columbus looks at them and thinks, like, he immediately goes, wow, these people, I could definitely make them slaves.
Dude, these guys would be great servants.
Yeah. To me, that's such a crazy, evil thought to have.
Yeah.
You see a group of people for the first time and you're like, damn, I could trick these people.
Yeah.
But that's what masterminds think, I guess. Evil masterminds.
It is crazy how like Europeans are bad people. Like back in the day.
A lot of people are bad people, though.
Yeah. There had to be one good country, but like you had to be crazy to like want to conquer the world.
You'd be crazy to want to conquer the world for sure, but you also, I think, have to be a little crazy to like do that crazy ass mission.
Yeah.
You don't. Everyone's telling you the world is flat or whatever, and you go, "No, cool story, bro. I'm gonna go to India," but really, you go to America, and you call it India. That's all. I mean, people have talked about that ad nauseum, but he's just like, "This is as far as I'm going. This is actually India," which is also funny.
What I don't understand is why he didn't get Italians to go. I don't know. Maybe there's the answers out there. Why did Christopher Columbus go through Spain?
This is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's because Spain and Portugal were the rich countries back then.
Mm-hmm.
They had the money for the boats. They were dominant on like the seas probably.
Who are your guys?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, who are my guys? He's like Portugal and fucking Spain. Then because of the Spanish Armada or whatever that thing is with Horatio Nelson, that's when England started dominating the seas because they won that battle, and then it Spain and Portugal went. Phew.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if that's part of the book or not. I haven't gotten that part yet, but it just struck me.
And then you went to the second chapter, which is the slave trade, right?
I'm on the slave trade stuff about the Dutch and the English and then America. And both things I've sort of heard out through history to some extent. I had read a book like a few years ago by this guy Colson Whitehead. It's a historical fiction book about the Underground Railroad, but in it, the Underground Railroad is real. Pause. Just kidding. But It's so I read that book, even though it's historical fiction, what he does is in the book, he uses real advertisements that these slave owners used to put up for like runaway slaves. And just like, it's just crazy, like the description and all that. So I sort of knew a little bit about that because the book talks about how they're what Spain, like, I think Spain set up a police force specifically for runaway slaves. And then in the second chapter, he talks a lot about what happens with that kind of thing. So I knew a little bit about that already reading about it.
Mm-hmm.
But, and like nothing is stuff that I haven't heard before. I do like the way that he writes though. It's very like digestible. Like, you can
the
take
other
it in
guy.
easy. Howard Zinn.
Oh,
Like,
Howard, yeah.
Yeah, he not the slave,
I was like, what?
not the slave advertisements or whatever. But yeah, no, it's like anybody could read it and sort of take it in.
Yeah.
And all that shit.
Yeah, I like his little the first chapter where he says what he's trying to do with the book. Where he's like, I'm trying to like look at the Gringo Poppy situation from the eyes of Tony Hinchcliffe. You know what I mean? I'm trying to look at what is it called? Elephant Graveyard from the eyes of Chang's, you know?
Yeah, he does it in a way where you sort of trust what he's saying. He tells you his statement where he's like, I'm looking at it from this other side, but then at the same time he also says, I'm looking at both sides, and I'm looking at like obviously the oppressed are capable of bad things too, and then like why they're looking at the why as opposed to like, and looking at it from all sides or whatever, which is interesting.
I just finished the Bacon's Rebellion part of the book.
That's where I'm at right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Bacon was Bacon an Irish guy?
I don't know.
But he's you're like, I finished it. I don't remember anything about it. A bacon and breakfast. The servants and the black slaves worked together to have a rebellion in probably the Virginia colony, and they killed a bunch of people. But then they eventually lost. But there was a whole thing about how they didn't want them to work together, and that's like, I think what he's saying there is that class of people is the same kind of now, where it's like there's the worker class and the rich class, and it's exactly the same. It's not anywhere near as bad, but it's still the same kind of thing. Like, we're looking up at them and they're telling us what to do.
Yeah.
And we could be working together, but we're not because, for
these
whatever
rules.
There's rules we have to follow. And some of us are doing very well doing 10 minutes of Shab, so we don't want to work with lower podcasts that aren't on our level.
Yeah, like T-Fat K.
Like T-Fat K, we're too big for them.
No, I'm glad. I feel like I've asked you if you read that book before.
No, I've always known about it, and I've always wanted to read it, but I'm like way more into fiction. I really enjoy reading fiction and short stories. So it's rare that I am willing to take the time to read a 600-page nonfiction book. I always enjoy it when I do. Like when I read those 2 Stalin books, I feel like I learned a lot about history there, but it's just not as fun as reading fiction. Like, and historical fiction is cool too. Do you ever read those?
No.
I would check, like, when I used to read historical fiction, I'd read Gore Vidal. Ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty good.
I read one historical fiction, Chicano.
Oh, cool.
By Vasquez, Richard Vasquez, I think.
I think you told me maybe a little bit about that, but what was it about?
I can't tell you, dude.
Why?
It escapes me.
Escapes you, yeah.
Like if I read a summary, I'd be like, oh yeah, I did read this book.
Yeah.
It's very sad how I have like a photographic memory sometimes, but on like stupid shit.
How so?
Like we were doing karaoke last night.
Yeah.
And they started singing this song, or they were like, next song is, because like I was telling somebody next to me, like, yo, the next song is very crucial for the energy of this room. It needs to be a banger. So I was like, I had like all 8 of my senses working at once. You know what I mean? Big dick, sorry about that, right?
Facts.
They say next time he cheats or some shit like that. You know that song?
Carrie Underwood?
There you go. See, like that, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what the song was. I just remember seeing like the title of the song and Carrie Underwood. Like, so they said the name and then I was like, oh, by Carrie Underwood. And the person I was with was like, oh my God, how did you know that?
Right.
And then I was like, I don't even know how the song goes. I just have that in my brain.
Yeah, pop culture rubs off on you. But I wouldn't be too hard on yourself when it comes to nonfiction books, because I've talked to people that, are interested in being professors and that kind of thing. And they read a lot. And they've told me that with the books you read that are like that, you have to, those are the kind of books where you read them over again.
So you're talking about nonfiction?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with nonfiction.
Oh.
But it's sort of like shit's not real that I don't care.
Oh, you can't remember shit that's not real.
But I can go on the trip.
Oh, then you should go to a doctor. No, I'm kidding.
No, I love nonfiction though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't read a whole lot of historical nonfiction, but to me, like, I just love the idea of it because, one of our favorite movies is the Inglourious Bastards, and that's historical fiction.
Yes.
And he did the same thing with, what did I call
Once
it?
Upon a Time in
One
time in Hollywood.
One night in LA. I made it into sounding like it's one of those fucking hipster restaurants. What was it called? Metter at a bar?
It was called Horses.
Yeah. It was called fucking Saffy's or whatever. But anyways, yeah, he did the same thing. And I love the idea of taking something so crazy and making a new ending for it. We're not ready to do that with 9/11 yet, but we should.
I'd never forget.
So we stopped 9/11, starring Mark Wahlberg. If I was on the plane, I'd do it.
He has one more movie left, dude. He should make a movie where Mark Wahlberg stopped 9/11.
Oh, that's right. Because he didn't end up doing The Critic.
No.
It's canceled or it's done.
He's not going to do that.
Did he say why?
No, but he did say, like, I'm not doing that. And they're like, why?
Yo, I ain't fucking doing that shit, bro. Like, and his Quentin Tarantino accent.
And all that shit.
My homie called me up and he was like, what are you doing in Israel? I said, I'm just fucking laying out and shit. I ain't doing The Critic and fuck that.
And fuck that.
But yeah, no, he needs to do more cringe interviews, more movies, more books.
I do want to see another movie from him.
Yeah, I don't think he should stop. It doesn't make sense to stop. Just because when you get older, you make worse stuff doesn't mean you should stop.
No.
You can make a bunch of bad stuff and then make something good. De Niro made like 10 to 15 movies that were absolute shit. And then I know he had at least one good movie in there.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is, but.
Neither can I. That one time in Hollywood, dude, he was in that.
De Niro?
Oh, my bad. I thought you said Pacino.
Pacino is in there. Yeah. There's a good point though, because Pacino also made 10 or 15 horrible movies.
Yeah.
And then had a really good role in Once Upon a Time, and that time we went to LA that time.
Once you remember that time?
Go ahead.
De Niro in Irishman, I thought that was cool. You didn't like it?
No, Irishman's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So yeah, there you go. That's an example of De Niro. I don't think I talked about this, but they're making that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood TV show, the Cliff Booth thing. When I was in Highland Park getting my beard cut, the lady who was cutting my beard was telling me about how they filmed it there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt came around, and somebody came into the barbershop, and they were like, hey, they're just big fans of Brad Pitt, and they were scoping out, like, had they come in here and told you when they're shooting? They were trying to stalk him.
Oh,
They're
wow.
Like, we don't know. We don't know anything about that.
That happens to you all the time.
Oh, yeah.
People come to my apartment like, when is Cooney going to come here? And I'm always like, Thursdays.
Yeah, keep them off the scent.
Yeah.
I can't have my crazy fans. They already DM me all the time. And I try and respond.
I'm like, look, Wadsworth, you got to stop coming here like this.
Oh, fuck. Wadsworth, dude. Whatever happened to him?
Rest in
RIP,
power.
dude. He used to watch it. He's probably on other people's podcasts. I'm like, yeah, I used to listen to them, but they got a little crazy. Because remember, he did that with Red Bar. He was like, I used to love Red Bar.
Yeah.
It's been a year. The last time I talked with Wadsworth was when I was in the Vineyard. I remember specifically, I was in the Vineyard Museum, ignoring it all because I don't give a shit about it.
That's why he stopped listening.
I was fucking Discording with him.
ignoring the museum.
No, I didn't give a fuck about the museum.
Oh, I thought you were saying
No.
Wadsworth.
No, the whole time I was with my family, I was talking to Wadsworth. Boss.
Damn. Look see how much you mean to Cooney Wadsworth, and you're nowhere to be found, dude. You know what? He did tell me he has commitment issues.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, yeah, I listened to you guys for 3 months, but I'm out. But you know what, Cooney? Those 3 months, though. You know what I mean?
Special time.
When we had him, it was so nice.
Yep. But, I hope he's having a good time watching your mom's house or whatever the fuck you're doing now,
dude.
wasting your life.
Have you seen that Two Bears, One Cave thing?
No, what's that?
That Chris Stefano and
Giannis?
Stav.
Oh, Stavros?
Yeah.
Halkias?
They're just basically making fun of Bird and Tom the whole time.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
They did 5 episodes to cover for them. And they brought him back for a 6th episode. And then on the 6th episode, they were like, you know?
Yeah, they should. They're learning from all the other channels making money off them. They're like, wait a minute, what if we just made fun of ourselves, though? Dude, we could I could do Giannis and you do fucking Bird, and then I do like the Leah, though. And we all do each other, bro. It's fucking fast.
At night we fuck each other, homie.
Bro, we can do like Schultz. Like I can do Schultz, and then like we talk about how they suck. And Delia doesn't like that though.
Yeah.
Remember the episode we were
He's
watching?
like,
Delia?
I thought we were gonna fight.
Yeah. It's like you go on other people's podcasts and you talk shit. I hate that. I thought we were all gonna be friends forever, dude. I did that. Yeah. I did that. That was me. I did that. Daddy does. Poor Delia, dude.
We got to shoot the Patreon right now, dude.
Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed the episode. It's a short week for us. I'm going on vacation next week. Gerardo's on vacation right now.
Yeah, buddy, dude. Alrighty,
I don't know
y'all.
what that means.
Later.